Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Waka, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to your brothers and your sisters that's out there listening, pushing this word to get up out of here. And this is going to be a quick lesson on how knowing what you're getting yourself into. You see? Knowing what this is about, knowing what you're fighting for. You see? Knowing what the end goal of this is. You know? Because when you come into this, scriptures say what? You got to be persuaded in your own mind. You see? So, you know, Salake, you being persuaded in your own mind, that means you got to know what you're getting yourself into. You got to know what this thing right here is about. You see? Because this is not no regular thing. You see? This is not no regular hobby. You know? This is not no. You just come into this and then, oh, I'm gonna try this out. You see? And see how this works out. If it's gonna be something I'm a stay in, or I'm gonna leave later on and try something else. You see? You know how, like, when you're in the world, right? I don't know, you tried out a certain sport, you know, I don't know, basketball, soccer or something, you know? You tried it out and then you see, oh, it's not good for me anymore. I'm gonna go to something else. You see? But this is not it. This is not the same thing here, man. This is a once you come in, man, you're in this for life. You see? So you gotta have a certain mindset, of knowing what this is about. You see? And I'm gonna start off. And I'm gonna start off with Luke 9 and 57. Luke 9 and verse 57. And it came to pass that as they went and the way, a certain man said unto him, and this is talking about Yahushai. This is talking about Yahushai. Okay, I'm gonna start again. Luke 9 and verse 57. And it came to pass that as they went and the way, a certain man said unto him, Lord, I will follow thee whither thou goest. And Yahushua answered him, foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, but the son of man hath nowhere to lay his head. You see? So it was a certain man asking him, I'm gonna follow you. Let me follow you. And you know, Yahushua said, well, what he said right here is basically saying, be as pilgrims. You see? Because he said, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. And if you go on in verse 59, and he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. So there was another one. He said Yahushua said, follow me. And he answered him and he said, oh, I got to bury my father first before I come with you. And this is what Yahushua is going to answer him. Verse 60, Yahushua said unto him, let the dead bury their dead, but go thou and preach the kingdom of Yahweh. You see what he said there? He said, let the dead bury their dead, but go thou and preach the kingdom of Yahweh. So he basically told him, yo, forget your father, man. He's already dead. Forget him. That's what he said. Hey, that's straight to the point right there, man. That's a man. That's a cut right there. Imagine a man telling you, oh, let's say, you know, your father just died, like, you know, today or something, and then a man tells you, yo, forget your father, man. Let the dead bury the dead. You're gonna feel a certain type of way. You see, that's why you gotta have a certain mindset when you come into this, because this is not no regular thing, man. There's sacrifices you gotta make. You see, there's because when you come into this as well too, you gotta throw feelings out the way, man. There's no time for feelings. You know, being feminine. You see, and this is it right there. He told him, let the dead bury their dead. If you go on verse 61, and another said, Salakia. And another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell, which are at home at my house. And Yahushua said unto him, No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. You see what he said there? If you already put your hand to the plow, man, and you look back, there's no room for you in the kingdom, man. And that's why you gotta know what you're getting yourself into, man. You see? That's why you gotta know what this is about. Cause if you come in, you put your hand to the plow, man, you're serious about this, and then when stuff, Salakia, when shit starts to get hot, you know, when the heat really turns on, man, and then now you wanna turn back, hey, I would not want to be you, you know? Because, scripture said, man, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh. You see? If you put your hand into this, man, you can't take it back. You can't take it, man. Because, hey, you're not fit for the kingdom. You see, there's certain things you got to do. What scriptures say? If you want to be a disciple, you got to forsake house and brethren and mother. That's in bear with me for a minute. That's in Luke 14. Yeah, Luke 14. That's in Luke 14. Luke 14 and verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. You see? You see what he said right there? There's certain things you gotta do, man. There's certain people, certain things in this world you gotta let go. You see, there's certain things you gotta leave. You can't come into this with I don't know, let's say you liked eating swine. You can't come into this and still keep on eating swine. There's certain things you gotta forsake. You see? And right here it says if you don't hate your father, your mother, anything of this world, if you don't hate it, man, you're not fit to be his disciple. So that's why you gotta have a mindset. You gotta have a feel for this. You gotta be genuinely into this. You see, verse 27, and whoso doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. You see, and also there's certain things you gotta bear, man. There's certain tribulations that you gotta bear. If you're not ready for that, man, you cannot be Yahweh Shai's disciple, man. You cannot be a prophet of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You see? Coming into this, there's certain things, certain sacrifices you gotta make. You see? And all these sacrifices, all these things, they're not for naught. You're not doing this for no reason as well, because there's a reward at the end. What does it say in Matthew? Matthew 19. When Peter asked, let me read it. Let me not butcher it. Matthew 19 and verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, I have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? You see, Peter was like, I gave up everything, man. I forsake my mother, my father, my sister, everything, my house, all the good things that I've forsaken and followed you. What am I going to have? You see, that's what Peter was asking Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai answered, Salakia, and Yahweh Shai said unto him, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. You see, there's a reward at the end, and that reward is what? Judging the 12 tribes of Israel. You see, you're giving up carnal things. You're giving up things that's not even gonna profit you at the latter end. To be honest, you're giving that up, and then at the end you're gonna get what? To be a judge, man. You're gonna be a king. You're gonna have a crown and judging the 12 tribes of Israel. You see? If you read on 29, it says, And everyone that hath forsaken houses and brethren or sister or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. This is what this is about, man. It's about receiving 100-fold and everlasting life. You see? This is deep, man. This is not no regular thing. That's why you gotta know what you're getting yourself into. Because you cannot just come into this and then look back right after, man. You see? Because the Most High said, if you look back, man, you're not fit for this, man. You're not fit for this crown, for the kingdom of the Most High. Because that's what it's all about. You see? I have another precept right here. Bear with me for a minute. What's that precept? Salakia. Oh, okay. This is yeah. It's Luke 11 and verse 24, and this is what's gonna happen to you if you look back. This is what's gonna happen to you if you go back into the world. You see? And I'm gonna read it. Luke 11 and verse 24. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and finding none, he saith, I will return unto mine house whence I came out. So this is that unclean spirit that was on you, you see, prior when you went into the world, right? Okay. So this is him seeking another place to rest in, because he already left you, right? Because now you have the truth. Your mind has been cleansed from all this folly, right? Verse 25. And when he cometh, he findeth it swept and garnished. So when he comes back, he finds, your mind is clear. You're not in folly anymore. You're supping with the Lord. You're supping with Yahushua. Then verse 26, then goeth he and taketh to him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there, and the last state of that man is worse than the first. You see? He brings seven more other spirits more wicked than himself. You see? So if you look back, that's what's going to happen to you, man. You're going to be a complete demon. Because that number 7 is what? Completion. You're going to be a complete demon, man. So that's why you got to know. You got to have the knowledge and understanding of what this is about. You got to know what you're getting yourself into, man. Because you cannot just come into this, and just look back, man. Because if you look back, man, you're going to be a complete demon, So that was it on that. Lord willing, it was edifying to your brothers and your sisters that's out there listening, And I'm going to end off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wakak, Kodash. Shalom.